Hey folks, it's Craig from the Vinyl Record Player. Today I'm doing a mail call. Got three albums that are, very close to grail status. You may want to stick around. Okay, and we're back. Picked up a couple of records that, I didn't find them in the wild, but they were kind of it was a situation where I started listening to these, via streaming. My usual source was funkmysoul.gr, great website if you're in a old school funk and soul. At any rate, let's just get right to it here. Got three of these in the mail. I'm not going to do a big box thing because I had to get to these records. This is Ben E. King's The Beginning of It All from 1971. Great album. This is on the Mandala label, which I have never actually seen before. Was in really good condition. Let me just say that, finding stuff in the wild is cool. Finding stuff for cheap is cool. But ordering stuff and you're like automatically getting like a VG plus, probably in this case. I mean, this thing looks like it's been, maybe played a little bit, but wow. You see there's the Mandala label right there. Fantastic stuff. This is produced by Bob Gallo, or Robert Gallo, who also plays a bit of guitar and keyboards on this, which I thought was really kind of funny. Standout tracks on this is Take Me to the Pilot. That, of course, is an Elton John song. Great song. For me, I guess it's Goodbye. Wow. Outstanding string arrangement. This is Bob Gallo, who I think him and Ben E. King had a bit of a partnership kind of in production going back to his 1967 LP, What a Soul. Anyway, I guess it's Goodbye has these just incredible strings. They're so, gets a brother emotional, you know what I mean? Like really good stuff. Traveling Woman, great stuff. He does a cover of Into the Mystic, also an excellent one. What's very interesting about this LP as well is that I didn't realize how much of a songwriter Benny King was. But he's all over this, basically. There's only really a couple of tracks, including I Guess It's Goodbye, that are not written by him, and then, kind of obvious covers. But again, check out those boots, bro. Check out those boots. He clearly was like, I found some good boots. I want those boots on my cover. Then, another classic. This one was something that I've been looking for over a while. And of course, it's time for a Jerry Butler moment with 1973's The Power of Love. Now, this is a killer record. Why? Because this is Jerry Butler, produced by Johnny Bristol. Johnny Bristol, of course, his big hit was Hang On In There, Baby. Very, I would say his production style is very funky. It's very upbeat. And this works again with Jerry Butler. In this era, this is kind of closing out his Mercury years. There's one album after this, but this one it's a great album. It's one of those ones where, yeah, I definitely recommend it if you find it in the wild, which I could not find this. What's more, can't stream this thing. Like there's like one track here and one track there, but it's hard to find the whole album, which is why I bought it. You'll see right here, this is kind of neat too. This is a Sears price tag, which is kind of amazing. I mean, Sears, R.I.P. Sears. Sears does not exist anymore. But anyway, the title track is just a smoker. It's cooking. It's a very funky, upbeat track. Memories Don't Leave Like People Do. That is a Bristol jam. Interesting thing about Johnny Bristol is that he was a producer with both Motown and also with CBS, and then he became kind of an artist in his own right. But what's interesting about producers is they love to have their own songs on their album, on whatever albums they produce. So in this case, Memories Don't Leave Like People Do, great song. Jerry does a great version. Al Wilson, him of Show and Tell also does a version of that song, but Jerry's version, of course, is prototypical The Butler. Otherwise, yeah, like I say, it's a very good album. I'm still kind of getting into it because, again, I didn't even really have very much preparation for this album because it's so hard to find the individual tracks even on YouTube. So that's why I bought it. Again, this was only about $10. One final note on this one. This one came as an NM or a near mint, which is, oh my God, man, like just beautiful stuff. Like this is just on the Mercury, the orange Mercury, or I guess that's kind of reddish label. Wow. I rarely, get records specifically, the condition or whatever. But let me tell you, when you're ordering in the mail and you can get a near mint versus a VG Plus, get the near mint. You're gonna pay $2-3 more bucks. Pay the $2-3 more bucks because it's just so impressive to get an LP that is just looks like it's never been played. I don't know that this has actually been played before. So again, wow, great album, Power of Love, 1973, Jerry Butler. I'm truly working on ensuring that there's always some Jerry Butler content in every single one of my videos. Actually, not really, but anyway, just running out of Jerry Butler albums to buy. So, and then the final piece, this I actually could find in the wild. I know it doesn't count as a mail call, but we were talking about Johnny Bristol. This is his second album, Feeling the Magic. Which I believe is, as you can see, it's on the blue. I got this for basically $350, which is incredible. This is on the blue, the MGM label. You get this. I think him and his lady about to feel that magic, if you know what I'm talking about. All songs written and produced by the man himself, Johnny Bristol. Standout tracks on this one. Leave My World is just it's an anthemic jam. Should have been a hit. But I think it appears like if you read any history on Johnny Bristol, just had terrible times with his labels promoting his records. Just terrible promotion. So basically he follows it up with Leave My World as a single. It's fantastic. Doesn't do much. Morgantown, North Carolina is really cool. It's like he's in New York, but he's like, I'm from this town in North Carolina. I can't even believe I'm here. And, great stuff. Feeling the Magic, obviously the title track. I mean, this is a really good album, and I would say if you find any Johnny Bristol in the wild, particularly anything even up to 80, he's got a later LP called Strangers that's actually very good too. Pick it up because you might like it, and certainly, like I say, there is a production element and a sound that's similar to Barry White, but not exactly Barry White. So anyway, Johnny Bristol, Feeling the Magic. Can't believe I found this one in the wild. I had to include it because we were already talking about Johnny Bristol's production of Jerry Butler's Power of Love. So again, yeah, that's my vinyl finds for today. Thanks for tuning in. It's more of a mail call because again I ordered these. But yeah, subscribe, leave a comment. I'm always down with chatting with folks in the comments. Have a good one.